And welcome to Sunday Futsal here at the FCS. A big tilt between two teams looking to get into the playoff position. We have Ginga taking on Innovation City. And if it's anything like yesterday's matches here in the FCS, you are in for a treat. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Chris Fernandez. And it has been a fantastic week in the FCS, and today will be no different. Ginga wearing the canary yellow and the blue shorts a la Brazil style versus Innovation City, who are always back in black. Ginga currently in 5th place with a 3-3 record, looking to just get above the 500 mark. Innovation City still yet to win on the season, but have improved steadily match after match. And we see the first shot of the game stopped by the keeper. Oh, and the referee blowing the whistle dead before that second shot could cause any further damage.
Tom, one foul. Number one.
We see Ginga with possession of the kick and into Innovation territory. And already the attacking keeper coming out. None other than Corey Weisenhunt.
My bad, coach.
The man's name definitely indicates that he loves to hunt as an attacking keeper, loves to score.
One check two, Trey.
Weisenhunt playing in his 5th game of the season. Has a 1-2 record with 44 saves. You'll be seeing a lot of number 88 tonight for Ginga. Mentioned Weisenhunt looking to find his pivot. His favorite targets, of course, is Kai Yamazaki. But Innovation opened the scoring, and they needed it, and they got it just like that. Fabio Hinojosa opens the scoring, stripping Rodrigo Mendez, the new addition to Ginga, not the start the young man wanted, and putting it in the 5-hole was Fabio Hinojosa. And just like that, Innovation City opened the scoring 1-0. Boy, they needed to make a statement of intent tonight. And that's exactly how you start against one of the best teams in the FCS.
Damn, down. 1, 2. Keeper first possession. 1.
Defensive header putting it out for the corner for Ginga.
Yeah, I'll see what's going on.
Easily handled by the keeper. Calmly put out of bounds. Innovation taking over around center court.
Hey, this is the one, Arturo? Yep. All right, Luan, let's get Fabio next up top. Evo. Pick 2. I got it.
This is a real defining moment for both clubs as the regular season enters its final stretch. This is Innovation City's last home match of the season. In the rookie campaign, it hasn't gone according to plan, but it's the start of something special for Innovation City Futsal. It's been a year of growing pains in the Akron laboratory. This game represents their best chance to secure a competitive result before a very harsh road schedule against Titans. Olay and Lansing come into their play. As we talked about earlier, Ginga arriving as a middle-of-the-table traveling squad with everything to play for. Only 6 teams advance into the playoffs. Ginga currently sitting in 5th with 9 points, trying to hold off Midwest United and a surging Chicago house side that are sitting on 6 points. But Chicago already playing 9 games. It would take a victory and a lot of help to get in to that top 6 as we see Weisenhunt getting the easy palm down save. But Ginga win today and it clinches their playoff spot and secures their status as a postseason threat. But a loss tonight would drop them below 500. We know Innovation have a nothing to lose and never say die attitude. And they're currently holding the 1-0 lead just over 3 minutes into the opening half. Nice scoop attempt, easily handled by Benjamin Ivan. Ginga will get their 5th corner of the match. Weisenhunt coming out, but getting caught. Fortunately for the Ginga faithful, Innovation weren't able to capitalize on that open net. Innovation have really looked more confident in these opening few minutes than they have in the last 6 games of the season. You can see a lot of that indoor soccer style in previous matches, but they're starting to cycle and put rotations in. Seem to be keeping their defensive shape as Nicholas Wilhelm tries to grab the ball, but not able to control it, resulting in another corner for Ginga. Ginga with an opportunity, and they capitalize. The initial cross crease pass fell right into the lap. And sitting on the doorstep with the left-footed strike is none other than Nick Rumasek. And Rumasek, that's his 5th goal of the season. The initial pass attempt just fell in the right place in the right time and the right man to put it home. Rumasek now with his 5th goal, leading Ginga in total goals on the season. Your first taste of futsal, you know you're getting goals. Oh, and that must have been an awesome opportunity. It seemed he was going for the quick one-touch and back heel to beat Weisenhunt. That would have been a spectacular goal that the boys on the 3rd half would have been talking about for quite a bit. Innovation. A little bit of confidence. We see an attempt by Prince Chisha. He's looking for Luan Tufani. And the goal coming off the moorings as the referee makes the adjustment. Wilhelm calmly dishing it to his defender. Ginga pressing. Calmly put out of bounds by Ivan. The Ball goes through the crease. No foul called. Innovation will take the inbounds within their own half. And a shot. Try to find the short side, denied by Weisenhunt. Ginga resetting in their own half with McKenzie finally on the court. The unmistakable flow and the majestic beard of the number 15 on the bottom of your screen. Oh, gets the ball. It was a perfect pass that hit his chest but wasn't able to connect. And Wilhelm easily gobbles that up. And a foul against Ginga. As Caleb Loria talking with the ref, but that was unmistakable as he bumped into Jackson Davis, the big ginger number 10. And again, Innovation scoring off of the dead ball situation, and that foul provided them with an opportunity. As we see Davis finding a beautifully maneuvering Juan Tufani, just gets around his defender who was completely sleeping. So we'll take another look. Tufani going in and deflecting. Wonderfully done. Ebald Bugazi was absolutely asleep at the wheel. And just like that, Innovation City up 2-1 here. Not too many people had Innovation City to take a point from this game. But as we spoke about, they've been improving steadily. 2 goals already in the first half in the lead over 5th place Ginga. And even though Innovation City are winless on the season, top 6 advancing, they still technically have an ability to get into the playoffs if they were able to win all of their games. That would put them up on 12 points. Naturally, they need a little bit of help from some of the top teams such as Lansing, Shoreline, Detroit, and Olay. And the famous words of the Canadian poet Jim Carrey, "You're telling me there's still a chance." Shot deflected, but a bit of miscommunication. Ginga calmly cycling into Innovation's half. A miscue. It seemed to grab the arm of the surging Innovation City player, but no call. Weisenhunt came out to prevent any further damage. And Innovation almost getting their third. And a pair of defenders from Ginga diving onto the floor to protect that goal at all costs. And boy, this is a very different Innovation City side than we've seen all season. They've been looking solid thus far. As we take a look at Corey Weisenhunt, the keeper for Ginga. And Ewald Bugezi, the number 12 for Ginga. Definitely going to want to make up for that defensive lapse minutes ago. A quick throw from Wilhelm was looking for Tufani. Always loves lurking in goal. Innovation City's number 12. Intelligent, as we saw in his last goal that came courtesy of that beautiful Jackson Davis pass off the dead ball. And if you missed last night's main event at FCS Saturday Night Futsal, you missed an epic all-time classic between Detroit Imperial and Shoreline. Shoreline coming back in the last minute, notching 3 goals to overtake second place in the league with a 7-5 victory. There's plenty of goals, plenty of drama. David DePoche getting the ejection and will miss the next game. Top scorer for Detroit. Such an integral part of that team, but lost his cool early on. Anything can happen here in the FCS. And we're seeing that right now with Innovation up 2-1. This would be a monumental boost for the boys in black. As we see Andre Munoz getting some minutes into the match. And Munoz signaling to the ref what happened. There was a collision. I believe Hina Josa was fouled. And joining Ginga for the first time is number 4 at the top of your screen. That's Julian von Egmond. Oh, critical opportunity. Definitely a foul. No call, though. Yanking on the arm. Oh, the referee finally seeing it. Well done by the official to mark that. Wow, and just like that, 5 fouls for Ginga. Not even halfway through the first half. So every foul here on in results in a 10-meter PK. Ginga coming on the counter, a valiant attempt by Van Egmond. Would have been great in his first match for Ginga to tie this match up. And Ginga absolutely shook. Solid defense, putting the ball out of bounds and letting the team regroup, courtesy of Benjamin Ivan. And for those fresh to futsal, each team's allowed 5 accumulated fouls per half, and every subsequent foul after that results in a 10-meter PK. They call it a free kick, but you're going 1-on-0 with the goalie from the 10-meter spot. It's a PK. We all know it. Every foul here on in for the remainder of the first half will give Innovation a key opportunity to build on their lead. Foul called against Ginga, and that's gonna be a 10-meter PK opportunity for Innovation City. And a critical opportunity to get their 3rd of the half. They've had the lowest scoring offense in the league by a mile with only 18 from 6 games, averaging 3 a game, and they already have 2 with a possible chance to get their 3rd. And a big stop by Weisenhunt. An opportunity again, and they bury it. Ginga not able to clear it, and Innovation City shocking Ginga FS so far as we see the turnaround. Wonderful little feed from Munoz. saw the open player, threaded the needle, and making no mistake about it is Benjamin Ivan. And we have a statement of intent from Innovation City. Incredible start here to Sunday Futsal at the FCS, the best futsal in the United States of America. And I know everybody's getting ready for the big Super Bowl, the big American pastime classic tonight. But the only thing better than football is getting geared up with some futsal. And Innovation City have brought the noise and getting everybody hyped up. And try to catch Weisenhunt out of his goal. Sneaks into the crease to palm away the attempt by Wilhelm. He wants to get on the score sheet. Wilhelm in his 4th game of the season. It's 0-2 with a .677 save percentage. Not high numbers, but 42 saves from 3 games coming in. Pretty impressive stuff. Innovation's defense, let's be honest, hadn't been exactly top class all season. Conceding 55, the 2nd highest after the Chicago House. But tonight doing a real good job as Ginga take a timeout. And boy, do they ever need it. And head coach Satoru Matsushima is going to have to get his boys reset. This is not the start that they wanted or needed. Again, Ginga, if they win tonight, clinch a playoff spot, but they're finding themselves down 3-1 with 9:03 remaining in the period. And even worse is Ginga's already fouled out. And Matt Nolan giving the words to his boys in black. Got to be impressed with the start so far. This is the best 10 minutes that Innovation City have played all game. And they're only going to improve as they keep playing together. We've seen some great work so far by Benjamin Ivan and Andre Munoz. And of course, Luan Tufani having great starts so far. And each team in futsal, of course, allowed 1 timeout, lasting 1 minute per half. And Ginga desperately needing to take theirs. And even though Innovation City have struggled to be competitive all year, this home finale is their Super Bowl. And boy, if they come out gunning so far and they want to leave their fans with something to cheer for before hitting the road. Ginga! Get back into it, and that's exactly what they needed. A rocket of a shot from Yahiro. As we see the pass going into the center of the court from Mendez. And a beautiful left-footed strike as we see here by Tsubasa Yahiro. And they definitely needed a hero tonight. And they've cut the deficit back down to 1. Matsushima, the player slash head coach for Ginga, having his fellow countrymen step up. And it was a beautiful shot by Yahiro that beats Wilhelm down low. Attempt to find Tufani in the pivot position, but Weisenhunt coming out. Scoop that up as we see Tufani looking for open players and finds them. Another turnover, seeing Ginga come on the attack. And Wilhelm will get the goal clearance. Innovation with the inbounds. The cross-court pass. Ivan was expecting his winger to thread over, but they went up too quick. Ginga getting the shot, but wide right of the goal. And Ginga on a 2v1. Can they capitalize? Denied as the defender surging back was Jonathan DeLucia. A sweet defensive play by the number 3. That could have been the tying goal. Ginga continuing to press now with the attacking keeper. Weisenhunt coming out of his goal. That's risky business with an open net, but Ginga are confident. They've always had that swagger. I mean, it's in their name, Ginga. For those that don't know, Ginga's a special Brazilian style of football with a little bit of rhythm and a bit of swagger behind it. They remembered the old ads from the 2006, back when Ronaldinho and Brazilian Ronaldo were playing, both products of the futsal court, as we see Innovation getting their 4th and doubling up their lead again with an absolute bullet on the left side of the net. Is the trusted Benjamin Ivan. As we take another look, calmly walking up to the ball and blasting it. And this foul trouble by Ginga has cost them dearly. Innovation's 3rd goal didn't come directly off the shot, but it was the rebound off of that opportunity. And now, Ivan giving Innovation their 4th. And the fans here are absolutely loving it. Innovation attacking again as we see Arturo Zazar coming into the match. One of the best names in all of the FCS. Defender wearing the number 99 kit. Needing to come in. Oh, he missed his man, Zazar. And it was a key opportunity for Ginga to get their 3rd, but it was a brilliant save by Nicholas Wilhelm, who got low with that left foot to put it out. And wide open off the volley. Missing was Mario Magliano. That would have been a golazo and a half, so had he struck that. But putting it over the crossbar. Boy, we didn't think we could get any more drama or goals as we did last night with Detroit and Shoreline, but already 6 so far here in the first half between Ginga and Innovation. LeBron James Arena here in Akron, Ohio is absolutely rocking as their team's up 2 goals against a very strong Ginga side. But mentally, Ginga just haven't been in it from the get-go. Ginga looking to open up some space and find the gaps, but Innovation not leaving too many of them. There have been opportunities, but Ginga just haven't been able to capitalize on some of the more key ones. Maybe this one they can, but not when Nicholas Wilhelm is up to the task. Another big save for the keeper. Wilhelm looking to get this club's first victory of the season. Doing a solid job so far as we see a little collision in the Ginga half. As we see Tufani, and it will be a foul against Innovation City. And a bit of a wasted opportunity by Caleb Loria. Still have possession, and he'll take the inbounds. But these dead ball scenarios, Ginga have been way more clinical earlier in the season than they have so far tonight. And we know that Matsushima has it as we see his counterpart, Matt Nolan, the coach for Innovation City.
Good work, Bendo.
Interesting that Innovation brought the ball back. We thought they had a 3v2 and taken that long-range effort. Easily handled by Weisenhunt. Gets down low to smother that. And a miscommunication there. Caleb Loria not having the best first half. Usually a reliable defender, but not necessarily mentally into the game just yet. Still needs to heat up that motor. He's certainly capable. The number 8 for Ginga. Good movement by Ginga. Great movement there by Kai Yamazaki. He's exploiting the space and trying to get in front of Wilhelm for a deflection. Yamazaki. Shot by McKenzie, easily going in to the pouch of Wilhelm. Continuing to press, but turning it over. They've pressed a little bit more than they have in their opening 6 matches. You can see a little bit of confidence, and after getting 4 goals so far, this half isn't even over yet. Innovation are feeling it so far. They can just tighten up that defense and hold off the Ginga side. This would be a huge and monumental win as the franchise making their debut in the FCS. They look to continue the build of futsal here in Akron, Ohio. An absolute futsal state. Home to former U.S. assistant coach Otto Orff. Former U.S. national futsal goalkeeper as well. A lot of history here in Ohio futsal, and Innovation looking to take that up to another level. As we see Yahiro scored that absolutely sensational strike earlier in the half. Would love to do it again. And now we see Roger Straz, the number 7, with the flow at the bottom of your screen. Ginga pressing. Last minute defensive effort, preventing Yahiro from getting another shot on Wilhelm.
Hey, don't move on that block, 7.
Another shot. Wilhelm getting low. The rebound going over the bar. Seemed to take a deflection. And it will be a corner indeed for Ginga. Only a few minutes remaining here in the opening half on FCS. Spectacular Sunday futsal.
Hey, get our marks, get our shape. Yeah, Oliver, yep. One.
Ginga opting to go back to Weisenhunt. As the inbounds by Benjamin Ivan, who's on the score sheet tonight. One of the most reliable players for Innovation all season. Oh, and almost getting their fifth. And you can see the smiles on Innovation. They're playing looser. This is a completely different style as we take a look at Oliver Legan. Legan getting his minutes. Plays as a winger, versatile on both sides of the court. Ginga with a shot going off the back of Luan Tafani's foot. It'll be another corner. Oh, a great inbounds pass, but not able to get into the back of the net. That would have been a spectacular goal by Ginga. Had the finish gone accordingly. Oh, and an absolutely foolish foul by Ginga, resulting in another 10-meter PK for Innovation City. And a brain cramp by Ginga after they almost got their third off a beautiful in-corner pass. Now find themselves facing another 10-meter PK shot. Unnecessary to grab the player at that moment. And now they'll call Corey Weisenhunt to prevent any further damage. And City do it again. Number 5 of the half. Courtesy of the big man, Benjamin Ivan. Cool, calm, with the pink boots, beating the keeper in the pink kit. That's as cool as it gets. There's nothing better than watching that ball pop up in the top shelf where your mom used to hide the cookies. And just like that, Benjamin Ivan leading Innovation City to a 5-2 lead here in the first half. And if you'd asked most pundits in the FCS what they were expecting, this would have been last on the bingo card. But that's what this league is all about. The crowd here at the LeBron James Arena in Akron, Ohio, absolutely loving it. Ginga looking to get back into it. Wilhelm doing a solid job. The numbers didn't really back him, as we talked about, an 8.70 goals against average. Only 2 thus far, but can't really blame the keepers for some of the defensive woes that we've seen this season. It's a solid effort by Nick Rumasek to put the ball out of bounds and get Ginga to reset their defense. Oh, Ginga with a clear opportunity and missing wide left was Ewald Bugazi. And Bugazi hasn't had the best first half either. He's got a big boot, he's athletic, knows how to cut well, but And another foul called. Or no, a player injured down for Innovation City in front of Corey Weisenhunt's crease. And it appears to be Fabio Hinojosa. And it's not looking good for the number 7 at Innovation City. Hinojosa is on the score sheet. Today he's the leading man for this attack. They've been looking at him to be the focal point. He was an integral part of this team all season, and especially tonight as we take a look at Satoru Matsushima, the player/head coach for the Ginga side, highly respected. International experience across the board, is the Japanese star. Seeing if he can work together with Tsubasa Yahiro, who again scored off that gorgeous left-footed strike earlier on in the half. And also plays quite well with Nick Rumasek, who's also on the score sheet too. So looking to see if they could add a little bit of that Ginga, if you will, and all pun was intended. You're going to see a lot more movement here, especially with Matsushima. And now Weisenhunt coming out as the attacker. Shot going over the bar. Rodrigo Mendez has a potent shot. Mendez with the inbounds. Referee telling him to come in his side of the half. Got 4 seconds to get that inbounds in. And almost running out of clock. So we see Weisenhunt, the furthest man forward for Ginga. Weisenhunt has confidence like nobody's business. And why not? Look at that beard. Looks like an NHL playoff beard for the Ginga keeper. He loves to come out and play. Great with his hands, great with his feet. Oh, great pass. But Ginga not able to finish it. Oh, the chance as Caleb Loria was looking on the far side for Matsushima on the far post. And a long-range effort finds him. It was a little bit of a soft effort to finish. I was expecting the chest and bicycle to come out. It takes a certain type of swagger to pull that off in futsal. And if you ever want to see a master of that, you make sure after this match, as we see the yellow card being issued to Benjamin Ivan, who has to laugh it off, but he's got to calm himself. He's been an integral part of this Innovation City side. Having a great match so far tonight. Incredible finishing ability. And almost catching Weisenhunt out of his goal for the empty net was Wilhelm.
He was screaming goal, and then he said no, and that's why you were. Yes, of course. It was a goal.
Hey, 11 for you.
And another yellow card being issued. The referee's not playing around. Some words to be said is that is it for halftime. 2 yellow cards for dissent at the end of the half against Innovation City, but they're the ones who'll be smiling going back to the dressing room as they hold an incredible 5-2 lead here at halftime on Sunday Spectacular Futsal here at the FCS over Ginga. And Ginga really shook it up. A win here would clinch a playoff spot, but they find themselves down 3 goals to the Innovation City side that have yet to win, but are certainly looking great so far. And we'll take a break here at the Futsal Champions Series. We'll be back for the final 20 minutes. Innovation City, only 20 away from a historic first ever victory here in the FCS. Can Ginga come back and clinch that playoff spot? A lot of suspense, a lot of drama, as only the FCS can provide. We'll see you in a few moments. Grab yourself a snack, a cold one, and come back for what's going to be an epic finish here in Akron, Ohio, between Innovation and Ginga.
Sliding tackle, and if Montez saved that, outstanding effort as well.
Kansas City in the attack, moving it. Blanco, did he make it? He did, says the referee. Goal number 4 for Lansing City. They pull ahead.
There's a pass to Blanco.
Yeah, Blanco
got it.
Yeah, Blanco touched it. Did you hear me say Blanco puts it away? That's all right. It hit the inside back post. I just have to mention before we move on here, that game was so amazing. You know how many players under the age of 20 were part of it?
A lot.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of them.
Ethan Castaneda, there's been times where something that he does in the game is exposed, or mistakes and things like that. He was amazing in this game. Last week against Ginga he was, and in this game he played really well, and I think the things that Lansing City have been investing in are starting to pay off. Gomez putting heavy pressure on. And here he is. He finishes. Olay go up by 1.
And when you think about the addition of Daniel De Leon and what he means to this team, we told you that he was the assist leader last season. The goal. Outstanding effort from De Leon to create that. Really good positioning and understanding.
You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live.
We're ticking down to the final moments. Shoreline City trying to put something together. Aldoni Mendez, he's shielding off Hasevic's toe poke, finds the back of the net. Shoreline's up by 1 with a minute to play.
Wow, Aldoni Mendez just showing his intelligence to shield the ball, to not let Hasevic come through, and just to prevent, I mean, Hasevic is pulling at him, just prevent any.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
McKenzie plays it in. Gets it right back to Ramsey Terminini. Weisenhunt's across. Whoa! Hold up! Ramsey Terminini from the circle.
And just like that, Ginga is back in this match. What a shot from Terminini from deep.
My.
Unbelievable. He unleashes just power.
Placement to the upper 90 back post, and the lead is ultimately asking the question, like, was this the best match of futsal on U.S. soil? From a perspective of an entire 40 minutes of futsal, two teams that are playing really good futsal. It's back and forth, but not because it's chaotic.
The intensity just kept increasing.
Yeah.
And it started at kickoff.
Very little drop off or mistake, and they just keep playing that really good futsal. This is what it's supposed to look like right here. There's no doubt that the environment, it's a part of what makes the game what it is. But I think like this is a game that if you took all that away and you just watched the game, it would be amazing still.
You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live.
And we are back for the second half here on the Sunday Spectacular in the FCS. Innovation City up 5-2 over Ginga. The best half Innovation City have had all season long. But maybe a little bit anxious to get this started. And already getting their first foul in the half, courtesy of Andre Munoz. Ginga pressing. Oh, big time stop. And Ginga still on the press. Blocked. Boy, first 15 seconds and we got action from court to court. And that's exactly what the FCS is about. Again, Ginga needing the win to clinch the playoff spot. But if Innovation are able to hold them off and cause the upset. Oh, beautiful pass, cross crease. Weisenhunt coming out to deny Innovation's sixth. Now the Canary Yellows marching forward. Oh, great shot, but going over the bar. Just barely. Courtesy of the shot by Julian Van Egmond. A great low pass. Not able to connect and finish. Ginga pressing continually. Oh, beautiful pass. A key opportunity missed. You would have put your mortgage on the line for him to put that in the back of the net. And Rodrigo Mendez, who had an assist in the first half, point blank chance. And just not able to connect. And you can see the urgency on Ginga. They're pressing higher into Innovation zone when they have possession. Innovation will now have an opportunity from the inbounds here deep into Ginga territory. Ginga on the counter. Ginga pressing. And a bit of a surprise after a great first half. Nicholas Wilhelm coming out of goal for Innovation and putting in Brandon Balash. I mean, the old saying is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that was their best half of the season by a mile. Oh! And a critical error by the keeper. Got a piece of it, but it trickled to his right into the net. And just like that, Ginga cut the deficit down. And it is 5-3. Way too much space given, and the shot should have been stopped. But Nick Rumasek getting his second of the match. And you have to wonder if this goalkeeping change was a mistake. Wilhelm looked solid in that first half. We know Balash is a reliable keeper, but he's going to be wishing he had that one back. Oh, and a great long-range effort trying to find the surging Oliver Lagon on the far side, but not able to connect. As we see the long-range throw now from Weisenhunt. Each keeper exchanging a series of throws. Oh, beautiful chance! And just out of reach for Jonathan DeLucia. You just have a feeling this match is going to go right down to the final buzzer. just like it was yesterday between Detroit and Shoreline. Innovation now with a corner. Looking to double up on Ginga. Good patience as we see Balash trying to find his intended man. And they'll get the goal clearance. Lucia trying to find Jackson Davis for the shot, but not able to get everything on it. And they'll need everything they can to beat Weisenhunt. They've done it 5 times already. Just missing that pass was Yamazaki. Just went a little bit too far out of bounds. Again, long-range effort. In this case, looking for Luan Tafani, who scored earlier in the first half. You could see an extra little bit of pepper in Ginga's step. They know what's at stake. You can bet that Satoru Matsushima gave them some choice words during that halftime chat. Just running out of real estate along the sideline was Davis. And a giveaway, forcing Balash to make a critical save with his chest. And a rolling accumulative going against Innovation. Appears to be their second accumulative foul of the half. Foul trouble cost Ginga dearly in that opening 20 minutes with Benjamin Ivan getting the hat trick. Oh, great move! And Balash saving the day by sliding out to prevent damage. And Ginga had someone on the far post and at the top of the crease. Had Balash not able to come out and thwart that attack.
Get closer, get closer. Try, move, man, get.
And the shot hitting the outside of the post. Ginga definitely doing a little bit better in the opening minutes here as we take a look at Jonathan DeLucia. Had a great defensive play in the opening first half out there. It looked like it would have resulted in a sure goal for Innovation. City pressing but not causing any damage. Oh, great long-range throw by Weisenhunt. Barely keeping it in was Bugazi. Ginga still with possession deep into City territory. Tell this is going to be a fight to the finish. Ginga want to clinch that playoff spot. Innovation want to get their first win of the season. Ginga continuing to press. Great movement and passing work. Almost resulting in their fourth. And Balash getting a little bit of foot contact on him, courtesy of Wes Rasdorf, who's making his first appearance into the game, and Balash grabbing his head. Balash appears to be all right. A little bit of sportsmanship as Rasdorf comes over. Balash like, it's all good, man. Happens, it's futsal. It's a contact sport, not the ballet. Anyone who's ever played this game knows it. We talked about how good Innovation have been in this match. 5 goals in the opening half, and to put that in perspective, they hadn't scored 5 goals in a single game all season long. The most they scored was 4, and that was on 3 occasions against Imperial, on 2 occasions, and against Midwest. So definitely a first half to remember, but it's going to be absolutely for nothing if they're not able to hold off and get the full 3 points. So far, they seem to be struggling with the extra step that Ginga's really put into the second half, but they're going to need to sustain that momentum if they have ambitions of getting in. No foul called, and the left-footed shot not able to beat Balash. Ginga press. See some cycling now. Finally, Magliano runs up to the top, but he's run out of space. Great run coming out of his zone, but a little bit of an empty pass by Davis. Oh, a key opportunity! Low right-footed stop by Balash. It appears to be a foul against Ginga as Balash helps out Benjamin Ivan, the hat-trick hero so far for Innovation. 3 goals in the first half for Innovation City's number 9. And no foul as the ball hit the ceiling. Oh, a beautiful setup in goal. Weisenhunt feeding Kai Yamazaki right at the center. Beautiful pass. And beating Balash down low. Great work by both Weisenhunt and Yamazaki with a smooth, silky deflection into the back of the net. And we are down now to 5-4 for Innovation. Oh, and a breakaway opportunity. This time Balash makes the save. We talk about how shook Ginga were in the first half, but it's Innovation that have conceded 2 goals and are clinging on desperately to this lead. Weisenhunt smells blood in the water, comes out into the Innovation half. And defensively, Innovation are just falling apart. There's no shape or form. Ginga just taking over. Long-range shot forcing Balash to palm it. Ginga still on the attack. And that's a definite foul. Easy for the ref to call. Ray Charles with a blindfold in a dark basement could have seen that. And they're getting into foul trouble. shot not doing much as Balash with the release. As we see Jacob Hagenbaugh finally getting some minutes into it. The man with the Karate Kid headband. You can't mistake him on the court. Hagenbaugh looking to come in as a pivot. His innovation, just not able to string together their passes. It's really a result of just the pressure that Ginga have put on them. And they've kind of wilted in the opening. First minutes here in the second half. And Matsushima, the manager for Ginga, making the right adjustments so far, but still need to tie it up. Innovation up by that goal. As we take a look at Matsushima, came into the first half with a couple of minutes. The player coach, highly respected here in the FCS, a great ambassador for futsal here in Japan and around the world.
Yep, on the M. Play. First possession. 1.
Weisenhunt
Not moving, 7. Not moving.
coming out as innovation were called for a foul. Low shot. Not causing Balash any problems, and he was smelling it. He saw Weisenhunt trying to run back to his goal. Thought about getting that open net shot. And instead, opting to play it safe. And Balash again with a goal clearance. As Zarzar comes back into the match. Had a defensive lapse that cost him a goal. Normally the reliable defender looking to see what he can do to maybe shore things up at the back and solidify a little bit of shape. So we see Balash just cutting down the angle to prevent Bugazi from coming out. Risky business as the turnover from Zarzar gives Ginga the ball into city territory. Bugazi trying to make the cut, and the left-footed shot not able to hit the net. And that was because Zarzar got a deflection off of it. Four seconds to bring in that ball. Looked like he was going to do a throw-in. And of course, it's all kick-ins here in futsal. One of the great dynamics and rules of this sport. The fastest growing in the world inevitably will be an Olympic sport. A World Cup for the men, and of course, the women have their own World Cup. Just finished off 2 months ago over in the Philippines. An innovation now with a chance, a shot, forcing Weisenhunt to make a critical save. That was the best chance of the second half that Innovation have had.
Good, Riley.
And a missed shot down low by Roger Straz. Referee calling a deflection. They get the corner. And a harmless shot, not causing any issues for Balash.
like they are like two.
We'll see the timeout called as the instructions.
Like kind of things they are doing. What's better right now? But I need more. Is you guys close the gate, like a gate closing the
We
gate.
see the board being brought out,
But sometimes
paying intently to what he wants to see.
has a ball or something. This guy too high. Come back. But you
Just
see,
past the halfway point here in the
after
second
we
half.
close,
Ginga still trailing 5-4.
Then individual 1v1, no worries. And no foul. Okay. You press like this, like this. Good press. Good press. 4 fouls. But no need. Just get. Just make sure you move your feet. Just get closer is fine. Just get closer. Because pass is limited. Okay. Keep working. Keep working. Release the ball quickly. Okay. After lose the ball, steal the ball. Release the ball quickly. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hey, hold it.
Make sure to check out the third half later every Thursday. And we'll certainly be talking about this match as well as the epic Shoreline Detroit Imperial match from yesterday. And that's on the FCS YouTube channel. You get the inside scoop on everything related to the Futsal Champions Series. And that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday, only on the FCS YouTube channel. As we return back to action. Just less than half remaining here at the LeBron James Arena in Akron, Ohio. Oh, a great throw and a key chance. And they get it. It almost looked for a second that they weren't going to do it. But who else by number 1, Andre Munoz. A massive, massive goal for Innovation City. They had a 2-goal lead coming in to this second half, but Ginga cut that down. And a little bit of breathing space, but this is futsal. 2 goals can happen in mere moments. We experienced that last night between Imperial and Shoreline. But Ginga on the quick attack. Oh, a big-time stop by Balash, who palms it out. That was brutal defending by Innovation City, and Balash bailed them out. It was a 3v0. And Balash getting low again. Starting to heat up. Allowed that soft first goal on his first shot into this half, but he's calmed down and really made some key saves now for Innovation. As City will get the corner. And Munoz confident on that ball. 2 players defending him tightly. And Ginga with possession. Those are the kind of defensive lapses you can't have if you're Innovation City. That's the difference between the champions and the chasers. Weisenhunt was really, really looking towards City's goal. He wants that playoff spot. The bearded beast of Ginga.
Close the gate first. Nick in front of him. In front, yes. Ball side, ball side. Go.
High pressure against Ginga, forcing Balash to kick the ball out of bounds, and that's exactly what Ginga want. They'll take possession into City territory. And Ginga with another corner. They say the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous. And we're going to see about that with the final remaining minutes here in the Sunday Spectacular in the FCS. Ginga still pressing. Innovation hanging on by a thread here. And finally able to clear it to Weisenhunt, who, despite the 6 goals against, has 21 saves on the evening. came into the match with 44 saves. And that was from 4 games, and he's already got pretty much close to the halfway mark of that. Innovation putting the pressure, and it seemed referee calling for an inbounds infraction on the side. Ball properly wasn't on the line, and Innovation will take over. And Innovation getting the shot off and burying it in the bottom corner. Massive, massive goal for Innovation City, courtesy of Luan Tufani. And that's his second of the night. Defensively, they took a risk, and it was Caleb Loria who missed his man. And off balance, Tufani notching his second of the night, but more importantly, extending this lead to 7-4. It looked like Innovation were on their heels, and it seemed almost inevitable that Ginga were going to tie it. The 7-4 lead, giving the home crowd a little bit of sigh of relief. That's the beauty about futsal, is the momentum always swings like a pendulum. And another chance, resulting in a corner for City.
Hey, press. Ref, how many foul we got? Ref, sorry. How many foul we got? How many foul we have? 1.
The referee blowing for the infraction. Weisenhunt will be able to clear it now.
5 fouls, guys.
Innovation pressing, taking the shot. No damage done as Ginga now on the counter. And a 1v1 shot, and they deliver. Mario Magliano striking back and immediately coming off to take a breather. And why not? As he faced Jackson Davis one-on-one. And beats Balash. And it's now 7-5. The FCS never fails to entertain, and it's going down to the final seconds. You can bet your last dollar on that. Innovation looking for their first ever victory in the FCS, while Ginga looking for that playoff clinching spot. Only the top 6 of the 8 in the FCS make it. This game has massive implications for the playoffs. A loss here would actually eliminate Innovation City from playoff contention. As Weisenhunt, again, the shark he is, smelling blood in the water, coming out as the extra attacker. And that ball taking a fortuitous bounce for Weisenhunt, who left that goal open. And Innovation pressing, but Zarzar lacking that joga bonito. Not to speak Ginga's language, but I do come from a Portuguese background. And Zarzar is more of a stay-at-home defender. He's got a great shot, good vision. Hasn't had his best performance tonight, but if this team can hold off, he's certainly going to be a smiling one. And a foul against Innovation. unnecessary foul, now resulting in a 10-meter PK. And we're going to see who's marked to take it. An absolutely unnecessary foul. And it appears to be Nick Rumasek to take it. And the shot stopped by Balash. And the crowd erupts here at the LeBron James Arena. A clutch save by Balash, preserving this 2-goal lead for Innovation.
Now we get back to that shape. Oliver, you're my next sub. Be ready.
Every single foul Innovation concede will result in that 10-meter PK. They're going to need to be extra careful as Ginga are full of goal-scoring assassins. As the Canary Yellows continue to press. Oh, an Innovation with a chance. And easily handled by Weisenhunt. But another giveaway. Ooh, just out of reach. And that's not a man. You want going 1-0 against the keeper. And Luan Tafani's got 2 goals on the night. And he would love to get the hat trick and, more importantly, put this game out of reach for Ginga. As we see Tufani, the defender with a pair. It's his 3rd of the season tonight, along with his 2 assists. And a long-range pass finds Ginga. Deflected shot, easily swallowed by Balash. Balash has really settled into his role. And a timeout now called by Ginga as they have possession out of bounds. And that's the final timeout as we got 3:34 remaining in the match. Innovation City up 7-5 over Ginga, who currently sit in 5th place. Only 2 points ahead of Midwest United in the standings. Chicago House in 7th with 6 points, still in contention, even though they have only 1 game remaining. Whereas Ginga and Midwest after this week, or I say Ginga, I should say, will have only 3 games remaining after this. Midwest game earlier postponed due to weather. But Innovation City, if they're able to hold off, will have 3 games remaining and 3 points. And they'll still be able to try and catch Midwest United for that final coveted playoff spot here in the FCS. Everything culminating towards the end of March in Lansing City, where the FCS Men's, Women's, and Youth Championships will take place, the ultimate futsal festival in the United States. Only 7 weeks away. As Weisenhunt now coming out as the extra attacker. You certainly know that Matsushima sees Ginga can do well when they have that extra attacker, knowing that Innovation are also fouled out and can't press as hard. Otherwise, they face that 10-meter PK. And Balash has bailed them out once already. Big shot. Oh, just not getting everything on it. And the open net attempt by Balash, hitting the side of his foot, going well wide. Whip throw from Weisenhunt. A little back heel by Nick Rumasek. going out of bounds. As Innovation looking for that long-range pass. Had the right direction, but a little bit too much power on it. Time is ticking away. But Ginga now with the extra attacker. Most teams usually bringing out their goalkeeper for an out-court player, but... Oh, big stop by Balash, getting the palms on that. But Matsushima has the confidence in Corey Weisenhunt as the extra attacker. Once that keeper's on the opposing half, he can hold the ball for as long as he wants and touch the ball for as long as he wants. But in this case, Innovation now taking over. The ref judging. The Ginga were the last to touch it. But the yellow and blue now on the attack. As Balash calmly getting the ball and relinquishing it. Innovation! A big shot and it trickles in! Oh, and that's got to be the dagger. Oh, Weisenhunt. Can't believe it. As we see Prince Chisha taking the shot off the post. A great angle here. The right-footed shot, taking a deflection, then going off the post and just getting past the goal line. And that makes it 8-5. And Ginga now hanging on by a thread. And a monumental goal. They're just minutes away from winning their first ever FCS matchup. And to keep their slim playoff hopes alive is Innovation. But as we saw yesterday with Detroit, 3 goals can be scored in a minute. And Ginga are certainly capable of it. They've scored 30 on the season, 5 tonight. But they have about a minute and a half to score 3, and that would only take them even on the draw. And 1 point is better than none. As we see Matsushima, the coach
Clock was still running, so let's get it to 1:16.
slash defender coming out, wanting to make a difference. They'll be frustrated with allowing that 8th goal. But that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. They're talking about adding time onto the clock. Ginga fighting for every second, and they're going to need it if they're going to score 3. We saw Detroit up 5-4 over Shoreline, and Shoreline came back to win 7-5. It was an epic effort from City. And from one city to the next, Innovation are on the verge of getting their first ever victory here in the FCS. And Weisenhunt immediately coming out of his goal with Matsushima coming out, but good pressing by Innovation. As Innovation now trying to force Ginga to make the mistakes. Cross crease pass, not able to find anyone. Less than a minute remaining. Ginga have to put shots on. It was a rocket of a shot, but not hitting the target, and you could sense the frustration on Rodrigo Mendez's face. And a foul called against Ginga. As we see the captain, Jonathan DeLucia, with a dead ball scenario. And blocked by Ginga. And Innovation. Oh, so close to getting their first ever 3 points. It was a rocky start to the season. Boy, they had a great match tonight. And that would have been a spectacular finish. And the cherry on top of the cake had that been finished by Jackson Davis. And Innovation are going to go on to win this. The last shot handled by Balash, who finds the open net, but not able to notch a ninth. And the horn sounds as Innovation City with a historic 8-5 victory over Ginga, keeping City's playoff hopes alive. And really putting Ginga into a battle. 8 goals scored by Innovation City. To put that in perspective, they scored 8 tonight. That's 31% of their total offensive output in tonight's game. A 13-goal thriller here in Akron, Ohio at the LeBron James Arena. Innovation now with 3 points. Ginga, after 7 games, sitting on 9 with a 3-4 record. And Midwest United licking their chops as they really, really needed Ginga to lose this one. And the Chicago House still alive, barely. And the fans here in Akron, Ohio, happy to see the first ever victory for their franchise, as Innovation City really, really pulled things out today. And Matt Nolan, the head coach, is certainly going to be happy with this effort. He made the right adjustments. And Benjamin Ivan, certainly the player of the match with a hat trick tonight. And Luan Tufani, not far behind with his 2 goals, but very solid play across the board. Fabio Hinojosa also doing well, scoring in that opening half. As the team getting a photo, and it's all smiles, and why not after beating a team that you're hunting for a playoff spot against, especially in front of your home crowd. It's certainly going to be a super Sunday for the Innovation City faithful. And Ginga, led by Satoru Matsushima, are going to be left to question what happened. It'll be a long drive home. Ginga, Midwest Chicago, and Innovation all fighting for those 2 remaining playoff spots. And it's been a phenomenal weekend in the FCS. And we know this Thursday it's going to be hot topics across the board on the official FCS show, the third half, 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Thursday. And there's a lot to talk about, especially with this incredible weekend of matches. Shoreline moving into second place after that epic comeback against Detroit Imperial last night. And Ginga now dropping massive points to Innovation City. And this playoff race is heated up to a full boil, and it's going to be an epic finish to the season. We will be back next week. Valentine's Day special. We got Chicago versus Innovation City. Number 7 versus number 8. If Innovation can win that match, they will go even against Chicago. And that'll be Chicago's final game of the season. So Chicago absolutely has to win that. And they'll need some help along the way if they have playoff ambitions. But if they do win that, they'll go to 9 points. Innovation would go to 6. And that'll be 7 o'clock Saturday, February the 14th. Again, Chicago House versus Innovation City. And then on Sunday, a big test as Midwest United taking on Detroit Imperial. Detroit sitting in the number 3 spot with 15 points and Midwest on 7. And Midwest certainly wanting to get full points at home against the Imperial. That is at 6 p.m. Sunday, February the 15th. But tonight, it was Innovation City with an 8-5 victory over Ginga, the first ever win in the history of Innovation City here in the FCS to keep their playoff chances alive. On behalf of everyone at the Futsal Champions Series and the production team, I'm Chris Fernandez, and we hope you enjoyed this 13-goal classic, and we'll see you next week, Saturday, February 14th, as Chicago takes on Innovation City at 7 p.m.
They're currently down 2. Here's Hindich at the near post. She slots it in. What a placement.
Yeah, fantastic
from number 9,
placement.
Medina Hindich. So we take another look.
That's what,
wow.
You know, Ole has to be frustrated with the goalkeeping.
I was pleasantly surprised with how we did. I feel like we did compete to the level that we could. I think you could definitely tell like our lack of experience. I think some of our goals were generally just some mistakes, and I think it's like a combination of nerves and just not, having experience playing at the pace that we were playing. It's really fast, and I think if we tighten that up, like we could